With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. The starting fives for our game. Here's a look at both lineups. Tip-off coming up in just a moment. Guys, we should be in for a fun one here with this meeting between two premier offenses.
I'll tell you who it's not going to be fun for, the defenses. I mean, they're going to have their hands full trying to deal with all this firepower.
It's going to be interesting to see which side can provide the most resistance defensively. Even the smallest impact on that end could sway this game.
Now here's Vandersloot. Parker with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And the Sky get it back. Vandersloot outside. Back to Quigley. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Now here's Parker. Defended by Turner. Goes up with it again. And it's good for 2. Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. Rossi outside. Right wing. Here's Cunningham. No good from outside. And it's the Sky ball. Vandersloot with it. Copper outside. Vandersloot, 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes down.
I love how Vandersloot is not afraid to fight for it. Just finds a way to finish through contact.
Pass to Cunningham. And here's Turner. Diggins Smith. Vandersloot defending. Turner. And Copper with the rejection.
What timing by Copper picking up the swat.
Here's Quigley. First quarter ball almost 2.5 minutes in. The 3 from Candace Parker connects from 3-point range.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Well, as an original 1997 franchise, the Mercury didn't have a ton of success early on. However, they won their first title in 2007, year 11 of the WNBA.
And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. That shot, no good. Chicago in the lead. Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Parker. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2. That one on Diggins Smith.
Did you know Parker was the first player to win the WNBA MVP award and the Rookie of the Year award in the same season? I mean, what a special talent.
And the first one drops. And for this Mercury organization, that 2007 championship team was really memorable.
And Blake, it's not just that they won it all, it's how they did it. Leading the league in scoring by 9 points a game, playing at the fastest pace, running opponents off the floor. Just a memorable style of basketball.
So she gets them both.
Well, there's just something special about coming home. And just ask Candace Parker. After spending her entire career in Los Angeles, Parker joined her hometown team, the Chicago Sky, in 2021.
Now here's Taurasi. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
A well-developed mid-range game makes Taurasi extremely difficult to contain. She can truly score on all three levels.
Vandersloot with it, guarded by Diggins Smith. Pass to Parker. Chuck up 2 right there. And for Candace Parker, returning to the Windy City, a special place in her heart.
Now the future Hall of Famer first was put on the map in high school. Naperville Central, just about an hour out of Chicago. Candace said she was so excited to play in front of family and friends in Chi-Town, and the Sky so thrilled to have her back home.
The Mercury Trail. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Pass to Turner. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. So many talented players in the league. Anyone you think that gets overlooked?
Maybe not overlooked, but Nneka Ogwumike sticks out to me. Didn't get named to the United States team that went to Tokyo, despite clearly being one of the best in the world.
And for me, it's Alicia Gray, because you simply can't quantify what she brings with her defensive intensity. And when you look at gritty players like Gray, they deserve more props.
And she makes the first.
After suffering a torn ACL in college, I'm excited to see what Turner has in store for her WNBA career.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, the 2021 WNBA Finals were a bit of a shocker. The Sky came in as underdogs against the Mercury, but nevertheless, Chicago won the series 3-1 with a pair of comfortable wins.
And that's a foul called on Taurasi. That's her first foul.
Team's first. Second team foul.
Chicago with the ball. Pass to Misaman. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Parker gets the bucket. And man, what a special final series for the 2021 Chicago Sky.
In a series of stars, Leah Copper stole the show, winning Finals MVP. Courtney Vandersloot at least 10 assists in every game. And of course, Candace Parker with the storybook ending, winning it all with her hometown team. The first pro basketball title in Chicago since MJ and the Bulls back in 1998.
Diggins Smith's shot is off.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
And she banks in the layup.
Keep getting it to Parker. It can make things easy on a coach. Has to be easy in the huddle. Get it to Candace.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And here the Mercury. 9-point game. To the paint. Here's Cunningham, and she drops it in from the low post.
Plays with lots of movement offensively, great from the perimeter, but also capable of doing damage inside.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Miesemann. Copper with the ball. Wide open look, and she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
If you let Copper get comfy, get time, and get set, she'll just continue to bury these shots.
Now to Rossi. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
Second team foul. Sky foul. Candace Parker.
Well, when you look at the all-time leaders in points scored, Diana Taurasi is first by a wide margin. That speaks to her incredible longevity.
One shot.
Entering the league in 2004, Diana Taurasi continues to be great.
Well, part of it is her legendary competitiveness. I mean, Taurasi plays with incredible fire, and that flame is still burning strong.
Now here's Miesemann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And the foul called on Petty. That's her first foul.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for Phoenix, Diamond DeShields.
Pass to Copper. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
2021 finals were star-studded. I mean, you had legends like Reiner, Parker, Taurasi, Dickens Smith, Vandersloot. But the finals MVP wasn't any of them. It was Kalea Copper.
First free throw is good. In those finals, with all of the future Hall of Famers, it was Kalea Copper that stole the show.
It was the exclamation point on a breakout season for Copper, named an All-Star for the first time in 2021, and capped the year off as the finals MVP.
And she makes both free throws.
Well, the growth that Kalea Copper has shown over her career is remarkably incredible. She never stopped looking for ways to sharpen her skills, and all of that hard work, it's really paid off, guys.
Out to the left wing. Miesemann for 3. Ooh, no luck on that one. And it's Phoenix the other way. Here's DeShields. And she lays it straight in.
Well, inside, DeShields is just so persistent, refusing to back down, and gets herself a shot.
Chicago in the lead. Outside, Parker. Pass to Evans. Now here's Miesemann. Picked by Miesemann. Here's Copper. The kick out to Miesemann. Kept alive. Parker. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, this is just what Parker brings to the table. It's a passion and it's a commitment to rebounding the rock.
Pass to Turner.
2 minutes remaining first. 2 minutes.
To Shields. Here's Turner. Parker defending. Turner with the bucket.
Flexing her physical attributes to complete the basket through contact. That's a heads-up play from Turner.
Now Parker. Parker with the screen. Misaman outside. Here's Evans. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mercury trail. Petty with it. Now guarded by Copper. Pass to Sims. Now here's to Shields. She's covered by Gardner. Three-pointer. The Shields can't hit. And here's Evans. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Picked by Parker. Misaman outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Evans with the bucket.
Not a flashy passer per se, but Misaman can move the ball well and locate her open teammates.
And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 9 points. Pass to DeShields. And here's Turner. Parker defending. Inside. Here's Petty. And it's blocked by Emma Misaman.
Altering and rejecting shots is what Misaman excels at. She just has great timing and is a solid decision maker.
Turner in the post. Parker defending. Outside Sims. For 3. Cans it from downtown.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Sky out in front, leading by 6. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, this has looked like a volleyball game for them with all those first quarter blocks.
I mean, I'll say, though, that's a lot of side outs for them, the way they've swatted shots away.
The WNBA had its first season back in 1997, and just 3 original teams remain. The LA Sparks, the New York Liberty, and the Phoenix Mercury.
Now here's Nurse. From deep, Skylar Diggins-Smith. Allie Quigley grabs the miss.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Stevens the screen. Quigley's shot is off. Sticking in the Valley of the Sun, the Mercury have had so much success.
Yeah, in so many different eras. I mean, they were in their first finals, which was the second WNBA finals ever back in 1998. Then you had their glory years, winning 3 titles from 2007 to 2014. And then recently, they've been to the finals as well. It's just been decades of winning basketball in the desert.
Starting the second quarter and about a minute gone. Misaman outside. Past Alama. Clock at 4. Back to Misaman. Launches it. It's hauled in by Taurasi.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. looking for her first basket still in this one.
Excellent vision from Diggins Smith. She's a player that truly makes those around her better.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Misaman outside. Stevens. Outside Quigley. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Owner of the WNBA record for three-point contest makes. At this point, it just feels automatic for Allie Quigley.
Here's Cunningham. 6 points for her. Gray. Pass to Diggins Smith. Here's Cunningham. The putback. No dice on the putback jam. Misaman outside. To the middle. Stevens. That's good.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now here's Diggins Smith. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Gray. Diggins Smith. She's guarded by Alaman. And Diggins Smith gets it to go.
Consistently carrying a solid workload, Diggins Smith has proven her ability to succeed at this level.
Here's Alema. Misaman outside. Alema. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Misaman. Fires the three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
A central figure in the team's offensive game plan, Misaman stays hungry and locked in.
2019 was a breakout campaign for Emma Misaman. After shooting 50, 40, 90 in the regular season, Emma was even better in the playoffs.
Now here's Nurse. Here's Diggins Smith. Here's Cunningham. And it's blocked by Ruthie Hebert.
Got to be careful when Ruthie Hebert is roaming around. She's capable of spiking shots back.
Now here's Alaman, guarded by Diggins Smith. Hebert in the post. Count that one. Emma Misaman capped off 2019 by winning the WNBA Finals MVP.
And she was great all playoffs, really. Shooting an insane 58% from downtown, averaging more than 19 points per game, and ultimately helping Washington win their first WNBA championship.
Well, Tim, over the last couple of drafts, we've seen first-round picks fail to make teams.
Now, the reality is there are just so many spots in this league, and getting onto a roster is incredibly competitive. I mean, some teams, they can't afford to give a place to a future star.
Yeah, most teams need players who can help right now. So the idea of developing someone over a few years, it just doesn't happen a lot. And that can make things difficult on the rookies.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Stevens. Fades. It's rebounded by Phoenix. Outside, Diggins Smith. Azare Stevens with the block.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Copper outside. From downtown, and she's good on the 3-ball.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Diana Taurasi on the wing. Pass to Turner. Back to Taurasi. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. The Sky go the other way with it. Vandersloot with it. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Stevens the screen. Copper. And the 3 off target.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Pass to Diggins Smith. Back to Taurasi. From deep. Clock at 6. And again, Phoenix no good. Here's Chicago now. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That one on Diggins Smith.
More of a distributor than a scorer, but Vandersloot can still attack defenses in her own right.
First one falls for her.
Well, thinking back to those 2021 WNBA finals, Courtney Vandersloot was unreal. I mean, dishing out at least 10 assists in each of the 4 games, a big reason the Sky won it all.
And good on both. And that 2021 playoff run for Courtney Vandersloot, just incredible.
It really was. Courtney set the assist record for a single postseason, so she's got pretty much every assist record now. But way more important than that, Vandersloot took home her first WNBA title.
Now here's Davis. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the shot goes in. Confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Copper outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gustafson with the rebound.
Yeah, remember that. I mean, that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Pass to Sims. Here's Turner. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. She can't get it to go. The Sky go the other way with it. Down low. Gardner, good.
It's easy to see Copper's phenomenal fundamentals. When she sees a wide open shooter, she makes sure they get the ball.
Here's Sims. Pass to Gustafson. It's Kayla Davis on the wing. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Now Parker. Parker with the screen. Pass to Vandersloot. To the middle. Parker's shot's good.
Arguably the best passer in today's game. Vandersloot really excels at finding her teammates when they're wide open.
And it's the Mercury with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Here's Petty. Pass to Turner. Now Davis. And here is Sims. Now Turner. Parker defending. And it's Turner missing.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
13 feet out. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. So we conclude the first half. It's the Sky. They lead by 14. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. It's been one outstanding game from Candace Parker. No surprise there.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Diggins Smith with it. Now guarded by Copper. Pass to Petty. Taurasi. Drops in the tray.
We're watching a pure shooter go to work. Taurasi simply has great mechanics on her jump shot.
All right, you want to talk about the best team in league history. The 2014 Mercury have to be in the conversation. 29-5 in the regular season. Then in the playoffs, they lost just one time, winning it all.
Misaman. And a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
Backed by strong fundamentals, Misaman can just get so creative when she's establishing her position.
Here's Cunningham. Back to Diggins Smith. Petty. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Candace Parker. And those 2014 Phoenix Mercury, man, they had a star-studded roster.
They did. Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner were first-team All-WNBA that season. And then Griner also won Defensive Player of the Year. And then as a team, I mean, the Mercury, first in offensive and defensive rating, just a dominant 2014 season.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Pass to Turner. Back to Taurasi. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner a screen. Kept alive by Phoenix. Cunningham with the bucket.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's Quigley. Picked by Parker. Bissamon outside. Copper right side. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Rossi outside. Some solid defense from Candace Parker. Copper outside. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Vandersloot outside. This one for three. And it's Cunningham with the rebound. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Diggins-Smith. Now here's Turner. To the inside. Here's Cunningham. Good D by Kalia Copper.
That's rough. No one to blame but herself. She should definitely scored that time. I don't know what happened.
Pass to Parker. Shoots over Diggins-Smith. And that one hits back iron. And here's Cunningham. She's got 8. There's a screen. From 11 feet away. And that one drops.
That's a true point guard going to work right there. I mean, Diggins-Smith frequently gives her team the best opportunity to score.
Now here's Parker. He's got 19. Bissamon outside. Pass to Vandersloot. Inside. Parker, good.
A potent competitor inside the paint. You can usually count on Parker to produce inside.
The Sky drafted Courtney Vandersloot 3rd overall back in 2011. Since then, Courtney has stayed in Chicago. The very, very long-time point guard for the Sky.
Now here's Taurasi. 10 points for her. Outside, Diggins-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Turner a screen. Launches a 3. Diggins-Smith, no good. Through thick and thin, Vandersloot has been a constant in Chicago.
And her loyalty paid off in 2021, which was her 11th year in the Windy City. Winning the WNBA title had to be extra sweet for Courtney.
Now here's Vandersloot. Tipped. Eddie with the steal. Taurasi with it. Picked up by Quigley. They blow the whistle just as she gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. In the WNBA, free agency has become much more important over the last few years.
Yeah, Blake, I mean, take Candace Parker's move from L.A. to Chicago. She signs with the Sky in 2021, and Candace was key in Chicago winning their first ever WNBA championship. We are seeing, over the last couple of years, as you said, more impact signings.
And that's great for the league because the offseason has just become so interesting. And I like to see star players getting to choose where they go. It makes the league really exciting.
Oh, for the Chicago Sky in 2021, they went 16-16 in the regular season. Of course, that didn't mean much, didn't mean anything, because they turned it on in the playoffs, capturing the WNBA title.
Now here's Quigley. Pass to Stevens. Here's Gardner. Ebert. Gray defending. Needed a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. And that 2021 Sky team winning their first championship.
Well, as Tim mentioned, Chicago went 500, and part of that was just how odd the 2021 regular season was. With the break for the games, pauses for the virus. Once the Sky were at full strength, they went 8-2 in the playoffs, showing just how great they were.
free throw, no good.
You know, Ruthie Hebert illustrates the countrywide reach of the WNBA. She's from Alaska, where she won State Player of the Year multiple times.
He hits the second from the line.
Honestly, the first thing that comes to mind anytime I see anything Phoenix Mercury related, Diana Taurasi. The top pick in the 2004 draft has spent every season in the Valley of the Sun.
Now here's DeShields. Pass to Gray. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. And Rebecca Gardner picks one up.
Well, it's always good to take advantage of over-eager defenders. Now, Gray is smart and keeps the opponents on their toes.
The first one falls. And for Taurasi, all she's done in Phoenix is become the most accomplished player in league history.
You can just call Diana the GOAT. Rings? Yeah, she's got a few. All WNBA selections? More than a dozen. MVP? Well, of course, she's got one of those to go along with a bunch of scoring titles. I mean, you name it, DT's done it.
Chicago in the lead. Pass to Gardner. Alema. Here's Stevens. She's covered by Sims. Stevens, that's good.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Here is Sims. Outside to Shields. Shoots over Gardner. And again, Phoenix no good.
That he should be thanking her for that miss.
Here's Alema. But they get it back. Hebert right side. Alema. The three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Pass to Sims. Thomas a screen. Back to DeShields. To the paint. Stolen by Ruthie Hebert. Rebecca Gardner on the wing. Covered by DeShields. Up top, Aleman. And here's Hebert. Quigley. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Thomas. And there the Sky with another bucket.
Like silk, Allie Quigley's jump shot is so smooth. She really is one of a kind.
Gray, she's guarded by Stevens. Gray, no good.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Coach has a look like, are you kidding me?
Now here's Gardner. D right on her. And that one good.
A bigger guard, Gardner is pretty strong around the basket.
Outside to Shields. Pass to Thomas. Sims. Thomas with the ball. Gray. She's guarded by Stevens. They need this. Tries again. Yep, that one goes.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Gardner with it. Here's Alema. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's DeShields. And there's the call on Quigley. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Third team foul. Now into the lineup for Chicago, Dana Evans.
Thomas outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gustafson. Shoots the 3. Stevens grabs the board. Now Gardner. To the middle. Ebert. Now Evans. Up top, Gardner. And it's Chicago with another. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Sky out in front. They lead by 18. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This was an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for her.
Yeah, she served her up some tasty room service right there, guys. Sweet dime.
And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Pass to Parker. Misaman. Vandersloot with it, guarded by Diggins Smith. Copper with the ball. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
What a shot by Copper. The degree of difficulty, very high.
And here's Taurasi. To the wing, right side.
Cunningham.
That 3 off the mark.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Once you let Vandersloot get to the rim, the damage is already done. She's too skilled around the basket.
Phoenix with the ball. And a foul called on Vandersloot. That is her first foul of the game.
Team's first team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Taurasi. It is good, and it is her 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, there she is again, leading by example. Now, Taurasi may not demand the ball, but they're calling her number, and she's delivered time and time again.
Here's Copper. Pass to Evans. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
She really had her eyes open. It's just good vision when you can see the open shot outside and get it to your teammate that has that look.
Now here's Diggins Smith. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Diana Taurasi on the wing. Count that bucket.
Looking comfortable operating in the post. Taurasi has a great sense of when to attack from this area on the court.
Vandersloot with it. Pass to Parker. Misaman. Picked by Parker. Poked away. 5 to shoot. Here's Misaman. No good there. And the Mercury going the other way now. Now Diggins-Smith. Diana Taurasi from the arc. That counts. She's put up 13 shots and now has made 8 of them.
Smart. Find the player who has scored the most points in WNBA history. And Taurasi wastes no time from the feed.
Misaman outside. Pass to Vandersloot. Down low. Here's Parker. And that one's in too. She has missed only 3 of the 13 shots she's attempted.
Scoring in this league is so difficult. A player like Parker thrives because she converts when it's tough. Mentally, just so strong.
Now here's Taurasi. Pass to Turner. Now here's Petty. Misaman with the steal. Here's Copper. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Third personal foul.
Oh, we talk about all-time WNBA playoff runs. You have to talk about the 2014 Chicago Sky. They were the last team in, winning a tiebreaker just to get into the tournament.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And talking about that 2014 Sky team, they went 15-19 in the regular season.
But Chicago really turned it on in the playoffs, led by players like Sylvia Fowles, Elena Deladon, Courtney Vandersloot. Chicago won 2 winner-take-all games, getting all the way to the WNBA Finals.
Now here's Taurasi. Pass to Diggins-Smith. Back to Taurasi. Banked in off the glass.
Well, she's scoring most of their points, but she can't score them all. She needs some help if they're going to come back.
Here's Vandersloot. Misaman outside. Pass to Vandersloot. Copper right side. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit from in close. Now Cunningham. And here is Diggins-Smith. The teardrop falls in.
The touch from Diggins-Smith. As a point in the WNBA, you need the teardrop. Helps beat shot blockers.
Now here's Vandersloot. To the inside. And Misaman gets it to go.
Nobody runs the pick and roll like Vandersloot. She just finds the angles to get her teammates the ball, gets her teammates buckets.
Taurasi with it. Turner a screen. And again, Phoenix with the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Miesman. Pass to Vandersloot. Just 5 to shoot. Parker tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Here's Diggins-Smith. Softly drops in the floater.
What handles from Diggins-Smith? She has perfected the dribble. Skylar can send defenders into a tizzy.
Chicago with the ball. 22 was their biggest lead. Timeout called the Sky.
After sitting out the 2019 season due to the birth of her child, Skylar Diggins-Smith was traded before the 2020 season, one of the blockbuster deals in league history.
Vandersloot outside. Copper, defended by Turner. For 3. And Kalia Copper gets the 3.
Just a classic modern wing. Kalia Copper is more than capable from three-point land.
Rossi outside. Pass to Turner. Rebounded by Parker. Here's Vandersloot. Now Parker. Picked by Parker. Now here's Miesman. Petty defending. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Parker. That's good. And so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Well, Vandersloot's unselfishness is part of what makes her so special. She loves to create for others.
And it's the Mercury with the ball. They trail by 18. Rossi outside. Soft touch off the glass.
One of the most daring scorers in the league. Taurasi excels at finding ways to score despite tight defense.
Now here's Vandersloot. On the wing, Allie Quigley. Screen by Miesman. Here's Quigley. Some room here for Emma Miesman. And another basket for Chicago.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
I don't know if I'd call it 100% secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2.
Timeout called the Mercury. Inside, Gustafson. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And here is Vandersloot. Pass to Parker. Misamon outside. Pick by Parker. To the middle. Here's Vandersloot. Yes. Great play by Emma Misamon to set it all up.
Might as well tack a few more points in the lead, I suppose. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
Dominant is the right word for it, Tim. This one was about as one-sided as it gets.
One-way traffic. Jeez.
Now here's Thomas. Back to Nurse. The three ball. It's good from long range.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Pass to Parker. Misamon. Vandersloot outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from 16. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so here's Phoenix. It's a 14-point game. Good on the bucket.
You see why Nurse operates way more than your average guard inside. It's not just her height. It's also the mentality.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's covered closely. No problem for Chicago as they get the win. And they came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
They really did show some mental fortitude. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.